check. I would be Poke Dad, and I'm without the Dancing Bear. But he asked me to share this because we got a lot of questions, and looking back through, we forgot to post our Zapdos Buzzwole Shrine deck, and when we were talking about it in the metaphor cast, a lot of y'all were asking, well, what's this deck? What's this deck? And we realized looking back, we never featured it. So we figured we'd feature it. It's something the Dancing Bear has been working on for a while. He's been working on this one and the Snorlax Malamar. So two of his top decks. And if you look back at the metaphor cast, he actually suggested this as his top play, I believe. He said it was either his first pick or his second, I believe. So let's dive into the list. And starting it off, we have 3 Zapdos, 3 Jirachi with Stellar Wish, 1 Buzzwole, 1 Tapu Koko GX, 1 Tapu Koko with Ancient Traits ability, and then a 1/1 Zebstrika, and then Spicy Attack, Absol, and another Spicy Attack, Nihilego. So it is a Zapdos deck, but it's built to slow down your opponent's Jirachi. It's also got a nice little big attack that you can copy Zekrom and Pikachu's or anything else. That's really good. You can take down Zekrom pretty easily with Tapu Koko if they have a ton of energy on the field. Same with a nice Sledgehammer. So you have several different ways to deal with Zekrom, which is one of the worst matchups this deck can have. It's so hard to reach 240 with just Zapdos. But you also have Zapdos to pressure the Malamar decks. Zapdos gives Malamar Ultra Necrozma a lot of problems. So this is a really good answer to a lot of different things that are going to be popular. And that's why it was the Dancing Bear's #1 pick. But the Zebstrika is good if you need to dig a little further, try to get some Electro Powers or that Beast Energy or something like that. So it's really good in the deck. So that's the Pokemon line. Next, we have Forms of Search. Pretty simple. 4 Nest Ball and 3 Ultra. That gets it done. Then let's move Jirachi around or Absol around with the Skateboard. Damage modifiers. We've got, of course, 4 Electric Powers. And then we have 3 Choice Band. So lots of damage modifiers. Lots of options to hit with. It's pretty good. Note that Nihilego's attack is only really worthwhile when you're down to 2 prizes. Buzzwole's attack when you're at, your opponent's at 4 prizes. So there's a lot of hiccups along the road, but that's why you have the Tapu Koko GX and other things like that to try to avoid situations where you just can't get the knockout due to circumstances. So Tapu Koko kind of smooths all that out of the way there. Now, forms of movement. We've got a couple escape ropes and a couple switches. You could go 4 switches, but a lot of time your opponent may have something up in the active, like a Jirachi or something. And if you escape rope, then they're forced to go into something a little awkward. Maybe they're Zapdos. So escape rope brings a lot of value here. If, like I said, if they have Jirachi in the active and Zapdos on the bench, and you escape rope them, it forces them to dig for more resources. So in that regard, it's a little bit better than switch. But both bring a lot of value here to the table, and so both definitely have a place in this deck. 2 Rescue Stretcher and a 1 Electric Charger. That's our 1 tech. It would be nice to have more, but space is limited when you run like the Buzzwole, the Nihilego, and the energy's a little different, so there's less room for more Electro Chargers. So keep that in mind. It's just one of those trade-offs. So Sporters, 3 Lily, 2 Cindy, 1 Erica. There's your forms of search, or forms of draw. You'll notice that that is a completely different formula than what we've been running. In this deck, we like aggressive with Lily. A lot of times maybe use your Zebstrika first, and then you can play a couple other cards, then you can Lily back up for like 5 more. So you're getting a little bit more value than Erica. And you don't really want to be shuffling a whole lot with this deck. You want to be playing down cards. So Lily's a little more valuable than Cynthia. Volkner. 2 Volkner. Perfect for grabbing that choice band or electro power and an energy. Because, I mean, we play a smaller count of energy. So just having a for sure way. Most decks are going to be playing Viridian Forest. So you don't need a higher count of Volkner because, you can just use their Viridian Force. So, 3 more forms of switching. There's Guzma. So, between Guzma and 2 switches to Escape Rope, we've got 7 forms of mobility, plus the escape boards for 10. So, you have 10 retreating options or movement options. That's more than enough, folks. Plenty. You have 2 Shrine of Punishment, 1 Thunder Mountain. So it'd be nice to have more, but with the techs like Buzzwole and them, once again, you're forced to just run 2. So if you're not feeling the electric charger, then definitely 3rd Shrine. But there's going to be a lot of people playing Shrine, so you could probably drop that count like we did. So something to think about. Then, of course, Thunder Mountain, probably one of the best stadiums in the game right now. So 5 Lightning, 3 Rainbow, 1 Beast. And Beast is really good to hit the numbers with Buzzwole plus Choice Band 90. So you hit 180 against a bunch of stuff that's fighting weak. It's also important to note that Nihilego is an Ultra Beast. So attaching Beast Energy to it also provides the psychic necessary to do its attack, as well as rainbow energies for everything. And I could see you maybe going down to 4 lightning, but that seems risky to me. So we like the 5. But that's our deck. That's our Zapdos Buzz Shrine that the Dancing Bear has been working on, and also pushing it. If I remember in the meta forecast, he was pushing it quite heavy as his choice for play at the Oceania if he was going. And I think I said Jolteon was my first pick. So I said Jolteon, Zapdos, and I think the Dancing Bear said Zapdos Buzzwole because the type coverage. That it's able to cover the Ultra Necrozma decks with Zapdos, and then it's able to cover the Zekrom decks with Tapu Koko plus Buzzwole. So I think this would lose to a regular Zapdos Jirachi mirror match because you have so many techs, and so that makes it a little bit less consistent. But you're sacrificing consistency to overall type advantage against a lot of this stuff. So it's definitely good, super competitive. Go check it out. And until next time, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.